Alright guys, today we are once again here for one reason. So a lot of you have actually recently been asking me to go ahead and fully max out the F-22 Raptor, because apparently if you guys fully upgrade it, it's pretty much just going to be able to be even better than the F-35 in terms of air-to-air combat. Well, in this video guys, we're actually going to be checking out how true this theory is. And the F-22, since the update day, has actually received a lot of shadow buffs. The developers didn't tell us about them, so I guess today is the only way to go ahead and figure them out practically. But anyway, here we have it, the first vehicle of the whole entire video. I think this is either the Gripen or the F-16. I'm actually not fully sure what vehicle this guy is actually using right here, but we're just gonna find out once the guy is gonna end up dead. Okay, he is actually in a good position to actually kill me right here, so I'm just gonna deploy flares. Here we go, and he's pretty much just an easy kill here. Alright, there we go. The F-16 is down. I mean, F-16 is not really that big of a threat, but the Su-57, it can be something else. Alright, let's actually start shooting at it, and one missile happened to be enough to kill it, and I just thought the guy was gonna crash right into me for some reason, because he just started lagging. Pretty much the similar start to what I had like 2 videos ago. Though I gotta say, these missiles are powerful as they get, but here we have ourselves the next Su-57 file, and let's start working on it. Okay, I am missing it just for a bit. I might have to lead my shots a little bit better, though I do have slightly better turn than this guy, so I should be able to have him, unless the F-35 just crashes into me. What kind of thing is this? Okay, so I cannot even fight in peace anymore because people just crash into me. I guess the start of the latest video is gonna repeat itself once again. Okay, the next vehicle over here is actually a B-29. Big surprise. I do see this quite a lot, and I'm just gonna actually just shred it here. Alright, this guy is actually so low on health, so I'm just gonna finish him off with the main gun. Though I gotta say, the main gun of this thing is pretty good. It might even be one of the best main guns in the game, because the F-35's main gun used to do like 100 damage or something when it was maxed out, but then of course they decided to shadow nerf it. Okay, the F-16 is back at it once again. The guy is on me, and he's pretty much not really gonna be the hardest target to go ahead and fight over here, since it's the F-16. It's just like such a big downgrade of the F-22 in terms of air-to-air right now. Okay, this guy is like so dead in this situation. Alright, there it is, the next target eliminated. Yeah, well, I do kind of gotta respect this guy for using a different vehicle rather than all the meta vehicles like the Su-57, F-22, and F-35. So, credits to this guy. Alright, here it goes, a vehicle on the ground. Just a pretty quick kill, pretty standard kill for this vehicle, but there's also a Darkstar in the air, and that might be quite interesting to go ahead and fight. I mean, it is a pretty much easy target. Alright, there's the next guy down. Yeah, I feel like the Darkstar, to be totally real with you, it's not actually this good. Like, even in air-to-air or even in doing strike attacks, it just does not get the job done anymore. I feel like it's just out of this meta. Okay, but there is a next helicopter at this guy's base, so I'm just gonna get a little further from it, and I'm gonna just attack it right away. And here we are. Is this the Invictus? This might just be the Invictus, to be totally real. Alright, there it is. The Invictus is down. I'd barely even seen this guy. I was just trying to lead my shots forward in front of where he was gonna go. There it is, a next helicopter. I do kind of feel bad I'm gonna be killing this guy, but at the same time, I really don't. I'm just gonna fire all my missiles at him, and 3 missiles seems to be enough. Yeah, honestly, if I use the F-35 and I shot like 3 missiles from that, or the Su-57, it will probably not kill a helicopter, since the helicopters do have a damage multiplier that you do way less damage to them with missiles. Okay, there it is. Once again, another Darkstar that just crashed into like a Mangusta. Okay, well, that's an amazing start to this new server. Yeah, I just decided to server hop since there was not that many people fighting in the other one I was in. But that's a pretty cool introduction, I gotta say. Okay, the Darkstar is behind me, so all he will do here, he's just going to try to missile spam at me. But fortunately enough, okay, never mind. I was gonna say fortunately enough I can outturn him, but looks like I am unable to do that at all. Okay, well, this is really gonna suck if the guy is just able to outturn me in this scenario. Why does the Darkstar have such good turning speed? What? Okay, let's just go ahead and actually just kill this guy with the main cannon. That's the main weapon. I have to kill this dude. Okay, I did quite a lot of damage to him here. Let's just see if he's gonna be able to outturn me. There's just no way in the world. Okay, he almost just crashed into me. That's even worse, man. Okay, well, he probably cannot do anything here yet, and he decides to jump out. Alright, guys, the Darkstar dude is back for more. Let's just go ahead and end this next fight very quick. So this guy is gonna use a completely different plane, because the Darkstar is simply not gonna be able to beat the F-22 in air-to-air. There's just no way in hell that's gonna happen. However, there is an F-22 on my tail. Let's just go ahead and change that and get on his tail. I think that will be a much better spot to actually be in, isn't it, buddy? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, he actually got into a really bad spot here, and I'm just gonna be able to start shredding him with the main gun here. However, I'm quite low, and I'm gonna have to get a little higher. You know what? I don't want to crash. I need to get a little higher here if I want to actually go ahead and kill this guy. Oh, and I just noticed that he decided to crash. What a nice dude, isn't it? However, I think there might be like a Patriot on me, because I did see like a lot of missiles incoming. Okay, hold on. Is this the Patriot or is this the Darkstar? Let's go ahead and actually find out. Please don't tell me it's the Darkstar. Oh, no way. Okay, screw this, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and get another plane. I don't know what was on my tail there. Okay, a guy was just abusing Patriot, it seems. Okay, well, that is totally normal. This seems to happen quite a lot in War Tycoon. Okay, this guy just got the ADATS. No way he's getting the ADATS. I have not seen anyone use this vehicle in such a hot minute. Okay, well, in this case, bro, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you, because the ADATS has literally no health. Like, this thing is not gonna be able to tank anything. I'm sorry, bro, but the ADATS is just not the same anymore. Okay, this guy just decided to get once again another ADATS. Oh, come on, bro. Do you really think another one is gonna be able to deal with the F-22? It really does suck to do this, because I do appreciate people that use this vehicle, but it's whatever at this point. I have to kill this guy. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Oh man, I really hope this thing gets a buff one day, because I just took like 3% from it and I'm so easily able to also deal with its missiles. At least if the missiles did hit hard, it will be much more balanced. Okay, so there is an actual plane on me now. Finally, I have waited for this for a while, and I think it happens to be an F-22. How perfect. We're actually going to be able to have some fun in air-to-air. Oh, never mind. Okay, I think I killed this guy way too quickly. Okay, so a tank is actually something we haven't seen yet today. There we have ourselves the T-14 Armada, I believe this is, unless it's the Panther. I'm not too sure which one it is. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be fighting the Panther over here, and that should not be too difficult, since the F-22 is easily gonna be able to dodge a tank cannon from this thing. Like, this thing is just way too fast. Okay, there it is. And then I can just start working on this guy with the main cannon. There we go. Alright, he's obviously gonna reload by now, so I'm just gonna pull off some maneuvers to make sure he's gonna end up not hitting me. There we go, and then we just go in for another strike attack. Alright, there it is, another strike, and I just dodged his main cannon once again. Oh my god, this thing is so fun in terms of just being able to dodge people, and he's just so done here. There it is. Okay, so it looks like it was the T-14. The Panther and the T-14 looks very similar in terms of their shape. If you guys are just gonna be using skins, it's actually kind of hard to tell. However, if you guys do play it right with really any plane, you don't need missiles to win against tanks. You just really don't. Alright, so there it is, a Mustang. I do feel really bad. I'm just gonna be killing this guy here, but it's a whatever at this point, man. You do gotta kill everyone you do see in the server, and I'm kind of surprised that this guy ended up not crashing. Okay, never mind. He did end up crashing. I said that 1 second too late. Okay, there it is. Once again, another Darkstar. Probably one of the easiest targets of the video, because this guy simply cannot defend himself. So I can just quickly take him down without any problem at all. Like, the stealth is just not gonna help him, unfortunately. However, there is a Eurofighter right here, and this guy might actually end up being a challenge, and I do actually like that a lot. Though, before that, there is also a ground vehicle, so let's go ahead and actually kill it. Oh, it's a tank! And I actually tanked the tank show! Oh my god! Okay, so actually upgrading the health on the F-22 does get the job done. Oh my god. Okay, huge respect to the developers for actually making this possible. Though I do have to turn on night vision goggles to actually end up hitting this guy, because the smoke is making me pretty much blind in the dark here. However, there is a Eurofighter in the distance here, which I believe this guy ended up killing the Panther, which he's just gonna be a little bit more of an opponent than most other planes, since this thing does have pretty good turn, but if I just get into a spot like this, he seriously cannot do anything. However, there is once again another Eurofighter in the distance. How perfect, a person that actually has pretty good turning speed to match the F-22s. Very much do appreciate opponents just like this, but the guy just got downed right away. Alright. Okay, I gotta say, it feels like pretty much every single plane I have faced today in terms of turn is just no match for the F-22. Like, there hasn't really been a contest in any of these fights. Like, I'm just winning everything full health almost. Okay, there it is, an Mi-28. Let's see if a helicopter will actually cause more of a threat than anything that I have faced before, like planes and etc. Okay, never mind. The helicopters are not gonna be a threat either. Okay, well, that's pretty great. Alright, let me shoot some more missiles at this guy. And 2 helicopters pretty much almost taken down just like that. Let me quickly just... Okay, the guy just decided to jump out. Yeah, you better jump out, buddy. The F-22 Raptor is always gonna take you down. Okay, I'm actually hitting this DeLorean. Oh my god, I actually landed these shots. You know what? I think the F-22 Raptor is pretty much giving me aimbot, because before I would not be hitting these shots as easily. Honestly, this probably was the easiest gameplay video I have recorded in quite a while. So yeah, I did probably have enough for today. This was really fun to go ahead and record. Haven't died a single time using this plane. I am really surprised on how well this video has went. So to whoever that suggested me to use the F-22, this thing has had a lot of shadow buffs, but it pretty much might even be the best plane in the whole entire game right now in terms of air-to-air. Anyway, that is everything I have for you guys in today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below what other vehicle you would like me to do next as a max upgraded. This is a pretty fun series. So yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Have a great day, and thanks so much to my channel members.